this is Mike. I just cleaned up my appearance a little bit, and I got a little bit of, I like to fix that little piece there and there, and I put a little bit of just for men and hair dye. And of course, a little Plexiderm up here, and it's about as good as it gets for 54. I don't think I can get much better than this. I'll also take full advantage of this appearance I've got, and I'll make a video, and then I'll post it to YouTube. So anyway, I like magic. Magic is very important to me. Actually, it's a very advanced science. Is the best way to say it. But then again, there's no empirical knowledge that can back it up. Quantum theory itself is very elusive, and there's a lot of nuances in quantum theory that can't be backed up by empirical knowledge. Just the way it is. So anyway, that's the way things are. As soon as you think you understand it, sometimes it slips through your fingers. There's just no way to really define it. There's things that can happen that, it's just, sure, you might get a grasp on maybe 60, 70, 80%, 70% of it. The other 30%, 40% you can't define. There's just no way to understand it, other than the fact that it's an illusion, which it is, and everything's fake. It's a facade, and it's just the way it is. You gotta pretty much have appreciation for what you do have, and things relate to me. And they're real to me in a sense because they have an effect on me. But then again, everything's chasing after the wind. It just is. It's fantasy, and it's pretty much just the way it is. So anyway, I'm glad that I was granted the wish to have a perfected mind and body and life. And so anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with things. I asked for that, and I got it. There are some things that I still need to do. I got probably 20 things total. Maybe 3 sexual things. 3, probably about 6 vehicles. And of course, maybe 3, 4 different people, and then of course I want to meet, and then maybe half a dozen miracles. I don't know, somewhere in there. So I probably got one more hoopla as far as miracles go. I probably don't have any, actually. I think I've exhausted as many miracles as I possibly can. I don't think there's any left. I brought my mom and dad back and my uncle back from the other side. That's a fact. And not completely sure about my uncle, but I pretty much am. And of course my mother and father. That's a fact. I know that's actual. My mom died 40 years ago, and she came back. I seen her in the flesh. People are always fixated on the spirit, and they don't realize that the flesh is the spirit. It's just vibrating at a slower vibration, And anything the flesh can do, the spirit can do. Or rather, anything the spirit can do, the flesh can do. And all things are possible, and there really just is nothing, more to say about that. So anyway, I've done some very heinous things, and I've done some very good things. I've done black magic and white magic. I've created things that have destroyed things. There really isn't much left to say or do anymore in life. But I'm thankful for what I have. I got some decent things. I don't have as many things as I used to have. And, with that being said, I can't really think of too many more things to do or say or be. I became like God, and I was able to do miracles, and I still am capable of it, but it's not so much that I can't. It's there's nothing left to do. It's not that it's like lightning striking twice, in the same spot. It's very difficult to do that, and it's almost impossible, but it's not, notwithstanding, it's not to say it can't be done. I've healed people, I've cursed people, and I had full autonomy and control over the space-time universe, and relativity and quantum theory and Newtonian's laws. So anyway, yeah, there's really not a whole lot left. I don't think there's anything I can do anymore. It's not that it's not that it's impossible. It's just I can't really find the desire to do it again. And I could almost say my work is done. So anyway, that's really where I'm at. I've had every kind of experience there is, and done everything there is to do, just about, and had everything there is to have, became everything there is to be, and there really isn't many more miracles I can perform that I can think of. I'm sure there's something, but everything in life is a miracle, but I'm talking major miracles. There's no order of difficulty in the universe to do a major miracle versus a smaller miracle. But that's not necessarily true. It takes a lot of effort. You have to risk your life in order to do miracles. So, major miracles anyway. So anyway, that's really where I'm at with things. I do want to get a companion, but haven't quite figured out how to go about doing that. So, quite certain that everything will come to fruition and become just that, what I desire. Might get that laser surgery and then get my teeth fixed. And as far as these lines go, Plexiderm seems to work. It's a lot cheaper. You use it as you need it. You don't have Botox and works every day for, let's say, 4 months. This works. You get probably a good solid 2 months out of one bottle. So for like $100 or $120, you get a 4 to 6 months worth of use. So anyway, actually, that's probably 6 months easily for $100. So anyway, I like certain things. I don't have many more things to do. Sexually, there's a few things I want to accomplish, but as far as vehicles, there's a handful of vehicles I want to have, and then I want a parrot and stuff like that. But I don't know what else there is to say. I got my brother and my daughters, my granddaughter and grandson. So anyway, I'm going to post this on YouTube. It's probably worth doing. But yeah, this is my update, 2024. And, I was married, divorced, no. Every type of education there is to have, and just about everything that I want to do. And, I got different takes on things. I'm bipolar, and, schizoaffective bipolar type. That's the best of both worlds, as far as creativity and as far as emotions and stuff like that. Those two components you actually have to have in order to produce miracles. It's just the way it is. Some people don't have enough oomph, and they don't have enough ability, and that's just the way it is. There are certain drugs, LSD, shrooms, incense, marijuana, showbread, ergot, manna, basically mushrooms, and flight organic mushrooms and stuff. So there's all kinds of ways of looking at it. I don't think people have enough desire to really have the ability to do magic, because they don't have their desire. They don't have enough ability, because they have no desire and they don't really think it's real. So that's on them. You have a powerful mind, strong will, and a lot of energy, a lot of mental energy, a lot of physical energy. So you have to have loftiness, expansiveness, euphoria, bliss, courage, balance, beauty, splendor, and all that, and courage and stuff. So it's thoughts, words, and deeds, but you build all from there. And of course, 12 universal laws. You have to master them. You have to master yourself. You have to master your mind, yourself, your body, and people around you. Start to learn how to master and manipulate. And there's power and control, manipulation, being and doing, and you can wish for $1, you can wish for $1 million. I mean, it's all relative, and it's not impossible. It's just that's the way it is, and all things can be done. When they say the word God, you put the word A in front of it, a God, that changes the whole paradigm, the whole dynamics of what you're reading. You put A in front of it. They didn't have the letter A in Middle English, and they just didn't. And the Hebrew alphabet, Aramaic, never had A. So that's a way of saying that a God. Jesus was a God. Adam was a God. Solomon was a God. God is a God, and nothing makes sense unless you make it make sense. It's just the way it is. We live in a world of chaos, and we make sense of those things. Anyway, this is just an update. That's all it is. There's a lot more to say, but I don't have time. And anyway, over and out.